Hi there. A question that I'm asked quite often is whether somebody should upgrade their LinkedIn account to a premium account in order to really successfully generate leads on LinkedIn. It is entirely possible to have a full and working strategy for LinkedIn lead generation on a standard account. I know because I did it and some of my clients have done it too. With that being said, there are some real benefits to upgrading your account to having one of those premium accounts. And I'm going to just talk through what they are now. Okay, so I've just pulled up a slide here which talks through the pros and cons to having a LinkedIn premium account. And there's a couple of different premium accounts. And the ones I'm talking about here are Business Manager and Sales Navigator. So let's start with the con. The con is that it's going to be a bigger expense for you. With Business Manager, you're looking at about £50 a month-ish. It will be cheaper if you buy it on the annual payment plan. And for Sales Navigator, you're looking at about £70 per month. And again, that will be cheaper on the annual payment plan. So there is that larger financial investment if you are going to go and upgrade your account. The pros, in my opinion, do outweigh the cons. So my first point here is that LinkedIn leave you alone. And what I mean by that is that when you have a premium account, it is expected that you are going to be connecting with multiple people and outreaching to a lot of people, particularly outside of your network, and essentially you're going to just be able to go and do that pretty freely. When you don't have a premium account, LinkedIn make an assumption that you're not necessarily using that in a business way, and therefore, if you start trying to connect with huge amounts of people every day, send vast messages out every day, look at a ton of profiles all the time, LinkedIn are going to see that in their algorithms. They're going to see that, and they may put a cap on some of the activity that you try and do. So it might be that you're unable to view any more profiles that month, or that you can't send out any more connection requests, something like that. With a premium account, that is very, very unlikely to happen, I guess, unless somebody starts kind of spamming, which is not what we're talking about here, and that's not what any of you guys are intending to do. So yeah, that's a real benefit, is that you have much less restriction, so to speak, on how active you are with your outreach. There's no limits on useful data. So some examples of this are: someone goes and views your profile. In your notifications, it will come up to say that someone has viewed your profile. When you have the standard account, you will only be able to see who a couple of those people are that have viewed your profile. And anyone after that, you know that someone has gone on and viewed your profile, but they're going to be anonymous to you. When you have a premium account, you can see exactly who has come and viewed your profile, where they're from, and when they viewed, even up to the last hour. And as you grow your presence on LinkedIn, as you grow your strategy, you will find that more and more people do come and view your profile. And actually, a huge portion of those people could be your perfect clients. And you're going to want to know who they are so that you can go and connect with them and start to build a relationship with them. So there is a benefit there to being able to have fuller access to that kind of data. There are very, very useful insights, not to mention the insights that premium accounts give you on your clients, that your perfect clients and customers that you're connected with. They'll give you updates on when they've changed their job. Sometimes it will be that they've posted on something that you might want to engage with, that kind of thing. So it's really useful in helping you to keep up with those little tricks that will keep you engaged with those people. I've talked about unlimited profile views in that as well. So let's have a quick chat about in-mail credits. Now, in-mail credits are essentially messages that you are able to send to people when you haven't even connected with them yet. And according to LinkedIn stats, that people get much better responses when they contact someone by an email. Personally, I'm not so sure about that, because what I teach is a whole strategy for LinkedIn, a whole connection strategy for LinkedIn that doesn't just focus on having a few free credits to be able to go and message somebody. And I would argue that I would want to go and connect with that person anyway, and then if they accept, then I'm able to send them a message. But you do get a certain amount of these in-mail credits per month that mean that you can go and directly message people without connecting with them. It's up to them whether they respond, of course, but you do have that option to do that. One of the key features, and there are many, but one of the key features in particular of Sales Navigator that I really, really like is when you filter down your searches for people that you're looking for, one of the search filters is that you are able to see if they have posted on LinkedIn in the last 30 days. And I find that an incredibly useful tool, because when someone posts, it means that they're more likely to be an active user on LinkedIn. Doesn't mean that they're using it well, but they're more likely to be an active user. And therefore, when I reach out to message them, to connect with them, whatever it is, they are more likely to respond. I know that there isn't somebody there who perhaps once opened an account but never came back to it. So I have seen my response rate go up when I filter when I use this filter. I've seen my response rate go up because I know that person is already using LinkedIn regularly as one of their social media platforms. And then another feature that works really well on Sales Navigator is that you're able to save and tag leads, so that you can come back to certain lists. Say you've got several different niche groups. You're able to tag those people, which is really useful. Whereas on your standard account, you won't be able to do any of that kind of activity. That would you'd either have to kind of keep note of your inbox or manage that outside of LinkedIn, which is also possible. All of this is possible. But I think, what this demonstrates is that if you're really going to be serious about a LinkedIn strategy, that there are some serious pros to having a premium account. So, in summary, what am I recommending you do? Well, as I said at the beginning, it is entirely possible for you to have a fully functioning, fully effective and successful LinkedIn lead generation strategy without upgrading to a premium account. If you want that little bit of help along the way, if you want to speed things up a bit, have more insights, be able to do more activity, then I think, on reflection, that a premium account would be of benefit to you. One of the things that you could do is to trial the free 30 days for an upgraded account and see how you get on with it. But if you are going to do that, make sure that you note the differences in activity, the differences of what you've been able to do, what insights you've been able to have, because otherwise it's pointless. You need to be able to have a comparison to what you were doing before. What I would do is start with the trial, really make notes on what is working, what's been easier, what you like about it, what you don't like about it. And after that, then you can decide whether it's worth the financial investment for you. I hope this has been useful in helping you to make a decision.